Hey guys, this is Jeff and Ben's Outdoors channel. Today's Sunday, March 28th, 2021. And last night, matter of fact, for the last couple of days, we've had a lot of torrential rains. But last night we had a really bad electrical storm and high winds and a lot of rain. I mean, a serious amount of rain. And we've been looking on Facebook and we can see the different posts people are putting on there. And we're going to take a ride and just look and see. This happens every year, but sometimes it's way worse than others. But you can see by the ditches, this is downhill now. Keep in mind, we're at about a 5% grade or better. And it's really done some hard raining. We get down here off the mountain. We kind of live up on the hillside, but you can see by looking at that driveway the torrential rains that we had and the flooding, flash flooding. We was under a warning last night, flash flood. So we're going to get out and try not to get too radical and drive through anything, but just video some of the flooded areas. This guy's got a lake in his yard. Two Sisters Market is lower part of their building's flooded out, looks like. I don't know if you can hear my voice or not. This is so loud. But anyway, this is a place that we call Little Egypt. There's a waterfall that runs down through this creek. It's usually not this overwhelming. Really getting with it. Really getting with it. Right up there on the other side of that ridge is the interstate, I-75. And this big ditch line runs in between these two mountains. It carries a lot of water normally, but not near as much as what you're seeing now. Well, that'd be a wild trip if you fell in there through that tunnel. If you're ever out in East Tennessee, you want to come on the nature trail, pretty good hike through the woods and see our falls. Go to Cold Lake State Park. Be the second turnoff on the left coming from the interstate. Stay on that road till you go to the end of the stop sign. And go on through the stop sign, and I'm not sure the name of the road that you turn on, but there's only one road that turns off that road. Got a green sign. Turn to the left and you can see the parking area. Pretty good trail. I'm not sure how far up it goes. Further than I want to walk. It's not too bad. It's not real steep, but a lot to look at. A lot to look at. And a lot of people visiting here today. Probably got the same thing in mind that I have. Come check it out. Now this creek river usually flows through here all the time, but these swells that you see coming off the sides only happens when it floods. And it's a good thing that it quit raining when it did. The trail's all washed out. He built that tunnel through there out of concrete, and it looks to be about, I'd say at least 100 yards or maybe 120 yards through there. And it kind of funnels all that through there, keep from washing out the trail on the side of the mountain, because the interstate's just right up on top there. Now we're going to go to another portion of Kerrville, the bottom side of Kerrville Mountain, what we call bottom side of Kerrville Mountain. My grandpa and grandma had a house front there many years ago, and there's a little falls down there I used to go to when I was a young boy. Me and my uncle, we'd catch crawdads and small fish in it and take some video footage of that. We're at an area behind the Cove Lake State Park. Bruce Gap Trailhead, Cumberland Trails, and Cove Lake State Park. And this bridge that we're fixing to go walk over is never, hardly ever like what you're fixing to see. It looks like it's been over the road. So the water is actually receding. I just want you to look at this. Been up over the bridge, definitely. Definitely. Tell by the debris and the wood. So we're going to go see another site, see what we can find today. We're going to head to Knoxville. But there's the interstate, I-75, and we're just a little bit away from Little Egypt where we videoed a minute ago. About 2 miles maybe. Alright folks, we stopped to get a $5 fill up at the Colonel's house. Now we're going to turn, we went through Lake City, Rocky Top. We're going to turn and go south on 441 to Norris Dam, and we're going to check out those side roads, see how bad they're flooded out. And we're going to try to take the side roads all the way to Knoxville. Maybe go over there and see something. That's not a lake, folks. That's flooding. That's a pasture field flooded over. There's another temporary lake.